SLCL Provincial League Season 2.
It's toss time here at the Caravan Sports Club. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's match number 5 of the SLCL Provincial League Season 2 coming your way, and it's going to be the Ceylon Falcons for the first time in this tournament in Season 2 taking part, and they're going to go up against the Pearls 11 who played last night along with our two match officials, Mr. Zishan Taj and Waqar Latif. It's going to be Mr. Dilan Swarovira, the captain of Ceylon Falcons, who will be flipping the coin.
Head.
Heads is the call. It's a heads. Chintika, congratulations. You won the toss. What have you decided to do? Any particular reason behind that? Yesterday, last night, plans not going into plan?
Yesterday was too much due. That's why today going.
How is your playing 11 today from last night? Is it the same team?
No, not the same team. Child going now. Talitha and going now. Ravindra and Sajat going now.
What do you think is a good score here for you that you will be comfortable taking? Alright, fantastic Chintaka. So you have decided to bowl first, right? Okay, good luck and all the very best.
Thank you.
Dylan, welcome to the SLCL. Good to have you back. First and foremost, you lost the toss, but what would have had you won?
Turn your body.
Yeah, we need the toss. We need to bowl first. But unfortunately, we lost the toss. It's okay because we have balance side. 7 batsmen have and 3 all-rounders.
Shan.
We can go 200 here. Let's give go.
So Dylan, new tournament. You guys were an integral part of season 1 as well. Good to be back in this SLCL Provincial Leagues.
Yes, last time is play. Unfortunately, first round is go for out. This time is better players in the team and good combination, good team balance, and it's good. We will think go ahead that will do.
You spoke about the team balance. Can you tell me who are the main players in your team?
Yeah, main players. Ceylon also playing. He's captain last season. He's champion SLPL, and Kayan Chitaka and Sansarga is good left arm spinner, and 2 fast bowlers I have Jadigaman and Gyan Chaturanga is good all-rounders. That's the balance.
Fantastic, Dylan. I wish you all the best. Go well for the game. So there you go, the news from the centre. The Pearls 11, they won the toss. They'll be elected to bowl first.
SLCL, we running the show. SLCL, watch the champions grow. SLCL, where the legends all go. Victory lap, let the whole world know. SLCL Provincial League Season 2.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to match number 5 of the SLCL Provincial League Season 2. Brought to you live and exclusive from this beautiful Caravan Sports Club here in Ajman. And it is another very good encounter coming your way. It is going to be the Pearls 11 taking on the Ceylon Falcons, who is taking part, playing their first game in this tournament. Ceylon Falcons. We've got a very, very good 11 in their setup. Pearls 11 coming out of a loss last night against the UAE Lions. Batted really well, but unfortunately, they came up against a batting masterclass from the Lions led by Yashod, who scored a magnificent 89. Chasing 196, getting over the line with plenty of time in the hands. So batting clicking yesterday, but fielding not so much. So the Pearls 11, they've got to get it fixed tonight. Whatever the mistakes that they did yesterday, they've got to try and overcome it tonight. So the Pearls 11 winning the toss. They elected to bowl first. It's going to be Gayan Chintaka and Hasid Kavinda to open the batting for the Ceylon Falcons. Gayan Chintaka is a very, very good batsman. Scores a bucket load of runs around here in the UAE. Gayan Chintaka, 225 matches, 8,434 runs, an average of 52 and a strike rate of 178. Along with Hasid Kavinda, 93 matches, 1,959 runs. First ball just over the head of mid-on and gets away with a boundary. Gayan Chintaka opens up his account in style. Well, that would give him some confidence. Very first ball, no sighters required. He is the kind of batter, is if it is in his slot, either the first ball or the 100th ball, he will go his merry way. Very good shot there by Gayan. Four for no loss. Ceylon Falcons Ravindra Sanjaya got good figures as well with the ball. Oh, that's a poor delivery way down the leg side. Have to re-bowl that again. So 193 wickets for Ravindra Sanjaya. Best figures of 6 wickets for 4 runs. Ceylon Falcons, they'll want to get a good start here. First game of the tournament and they'll want to hit the ground running. Oh, good delivery. Brilliant Yorker there by Ravindra Sanjaya. Ravindra Sanjaya is also a part of the UUDS Tuskers. Not the youngest going around, Ravindra, but very fit. He's got some decent pace and he's got that slingy arm action that you speak about, that's been inspired by the great Lasith Malinga. He's inspired a generation of cricketers. The slingy arm action was unheard of in the past. That was a poor delivery. Well, that is the danger of the slingy arm action. If you do not have control of the ball, you can bowl some very, very big wides where the batter or the wicket keeper will have no chance in getting any bat or glove onto it. Well, that was almost around that fine leg region. He's got to try and master the control here, Ravindra Sanjaya. Well, this is what Lasith Malinga mastered for many years when he played for Sri Lanka. When he did begin his debut, Lasith Malinga, many cricket experts did say that he will struggle to sustain over the long period of time because of his action. He will be prone to bowl a lot of extras as well as get some injuries as well. But Lasith Malinga, being the champion that he is, proved them all wrong. Today you have the likes of Matisha Patirana, Ishan Malinga, Nuwan Tushara, just to name a few, who all come through the ranks now representing the highest level with the slingy arm action. Better delivery this time. I just feel like Gayan Chintaka is just trying to hit the ball a bit too hard. He's got to be careful here. He's a very good batsman. Gayan Chintaka just has to give himself some time, get accustomed to the surface. A very greenish pitch, plenty of runs in the taking. That stayed low, that's the danger. We've already seen this in the previous games. Ball sometimes staying low. It's got to be careful on that front. Eleven for no loss. Well, thanks to that 5 extras came as well. Ravindra Sanjaya has got to make sure that he bowls tight. Quicker one that time, is asking for the no ball, but in fact a late wide they have been called by the umpire, and they've asked a review. Mind you, according to the laws, you have two reviews that you can take, and yes, that's a good call. It is a wide. Very good decision there by umpire Zishan Taj. Well, according to the rules, you can do 2 reviews for no balls, waist high, no balls, wides. There we go, that's the confirmation. So very good call there by Zishan Taj and umpire Waqar Latif, both very experienced. Wow, that's a leading edge, and the fielder takes it. This is a big wicket. It's Gayan Chintaka who has to depart. Well, I'll tell you what, Ceylon Falcons will be absolutely devastated with that wicket, because he was the danger man for the Pearls 11. A hint of movement away from the left-hander, trying to close the face of the bat, play to try and play it towards the leg side. And all he managed to do was get a leading edge, and the fielder covers, makes no mistake whatsoever. So big wicket here as Gayan Chintaka departs. Well, he doesn't trouble the score as much. He just departs for 4. It's 12 for 1. New batter is Tilan Gunaratna. 178 matches, 3,640 runs, average of 23.3, strike rate of 145. Well, that's the dugout for the Ceylon Falcons. The captain, Dilan Suravira, spotted up as well. Might come in next. Good delivery once again. Ravindra Sanjaya. He looks good, doesn't he? Especially when he's on song. When he gets his line and length, he's dangerous. He's as dangerous as it can be. So good start here, 13 for 1 at the end of the first over.
अपोजिट साइड ठीक है यस वो भी साथ में मूव करें यस हाँ बंद कर ले खुला है मसला नहीं जहाँ कंफर्ट है एंगल चाहिए मुझे ये
13 for 1. And it's going to be the captain who's going to be coming into bowl. Chintaka Gokula. Good delivery. Starts off with decent line and length, hitting the deck hard. A hint of movement there as well for Chintaka. Thilan Gunaratna and Hasit Kavinda. They both want to get a good partnership going here. Cannot afford to lose more wickets. Oh, that's a good hit. That's a very good shot. That's gone all the way for a maximum. The first 6 here for Ceylon Falcons, and it's come off the bat of Thilan Gunaratna. Terrific hit there on that occasion with just about a back of a length. But he picked the length very early on, swiveled across and deposited this out of the over the ropes. Magnificent shot there by Thilan. $19 for 1 now. Oh, good looking hit down the ground, and he beats the fielder. Not the best of efforts there by the fielder at mid-on. Well, I just thought for a second it was just going to be only a single. But the fielder, well, that should have been stopped. That's a poor effort. What should I just perhaps been a single, ended up being a boundary. But nevertheless, that was another very, very good shot there by Thilan. He was fully in control on that occasion. $23 for 1 now. This over proving to be expensive here by Chintaka. Already 10 runs coming off the first 3 balls. Short ball, good delivery. Bowling it around that off stump length, back of a length as well. Sometimes the margin of error can be very, very small. Rather relaxed looking dugout there. I certainly expect the boys to put a good performance in this first game of the tournament for the Ceylon Falcons. Well, this has been skied. This is a chance. Fielder calling for it, and it's been put down. That is disappointing, so to say the least. The fielder at short fine leg Made sure the call was made loud and clear, so the wicket keeper perhaps would have had a better opportunity with the gloves on. Yes, he had to backtrack and run backwards, but he absolutely lost it. You do not want to drop catches at this level, especially in a tournament like this. It'll certainly come back to haunt you pretty bad. 25 for 1 now. Last ball of the over. Good delivery. Good comeback here by Chintaka. So 13 runs come off that over. It's 26 for 1 at the end of the second. Of course.
ඉරාන්ගේ පොඩ්ඩක් කතා කරන්න ඕන ෆ්‍රීඩම් ඇකඩමි. මොකද ෆ්‍රීඩම් ඇකඩමි මචං මෙතන එහා පැත්තේ ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් එකේ තමයි හෝම් ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් එක.
Right.
එතකොට ෆ්‍රීඩම් තමයි මචං අපි ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ කීප දෙනෙක් කරනවා.
Okay.
අජ්මාන් වල බේස් one and
only academy. Right.
With the Sri Lankan
Origins, right.
සීසක් විතර ඉන්නවා මචං.
Right. Okay, great. Come. Please, have a seat. Come. Come, have a seat, come. So 26 for 1 after. As we start the third over, Thilan Gunaratna and Hasit Kavinda. Well, they'll want to get a partnership on now. Ravindra Sanjaya. He did get the big breakthrough of Gayan Chintaka, who usually is a very dangerous batter. Well, that's a very good shot. That's a boundary for Thilan Gunaratna. Ravindra Sanjaya, well, he's proving to be quite expensive. Well, not fully in control. He tried to open the face of the bat, rather intentional. But he gets a boundary through the point region. Well, he's looking good. He's already moved on to 17 now of 8 balls. He's striking it at above 200. Well, this is again skied high up in the air, and it's gone all the way. Thilan Gunaratna is turning the heat on here at the Karwan Sports Club, and he is now beginning to cut loose. Ominous signs here for the Pearls 11. Well, it did hurry on him, but the secret there was he did manage to adjust his shot at the very, very last minute. A very, very good stroke there. Nevertheless, there by Thilan Gunaratna. Off to a rollicking start. 36 for 1 after 2.3 overs. Oh, beats that outside edge. Has he got an edge? He's got an edge. Well, Ravindra Sanjaya has found the breakthrough. Big wicket here. Thilan Gunaratna was looking threatening. Ravindra Sanjaya strikes for the second time. A big wicket here now as Thilan Gunaratna walks back to the dugout. Ceylon Falcons, they lose their second. Oh, that was a magnificent delivery. A hint of movement away from the left-hander. A feather edge. And good night, says Ravindra Sanjaya to Thilan Gunaratna. Brilliant delivery. Nothing much that he could do about it. Umpire Waqar Latif has absolutely no doubt whatsoever. 36 for 2. $36 for 2. Ravindra Sanjaya, just after being hit for a boundary and a 6, comes back with an absolute jaffa. Well, in walks the captain. It's Dilan Suravira. He's in at number 4. Very good batter, Dilan. He brings that calm to the centre. Well, I've just been joined here in the comm box by a very, very special guest for all our viewers. And it's an absolute honor to have Sashikala Silva, current UAE national player and the only Sri Lankan currently in the setup. Sashikala, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here in the comm box with us. Welcome, and how are you enjoying the game?
Yes, I'm enjoying the game. Yeah, nice to see this game and this night.
Well, it certainly is a pleasure to have her here in the comm box. It's 36 for 2. We'll speak more about it in the next over. 36 on the board. So 36 for 2. And there's a change in the bowling. So it's Sumudhu Dara who's coming into bowl. First change is coming into bowl the 4th over. Well, interesting with the power play still in place. He's been brought in to bowl. So how they go about it, only time will tell. Hasid Kavinda. Yes, he's hardly had any strike. He's just faced one ball. Left arm spin. Oh, and he slipped. Well, that's what his outfield can do with all the dew, isn't it, Sashikala? Just tell us your experience first and foremost. Sashikala, you've represented the national team at the highest level, and we'd like to know your thoughts about this tournament, the SLCL, the Sri Lanka Cricket League, a tournament that has been organized by Mr. Manju Abesekara, founding up a tournament for the expat communities from Sri Lanka. Isn't it an amazing experience?
Yeah, I know Manju Abesekara. He's organizing too many cricket tournament in UAE. Then good opportunity for the all Sri Lankan players. That's great. We hope he will. Yeah, yeah. We hope he will plan to do like a tournament to ladies for the ladies also. Then that's great. I'm here.
Well, that certainly is a very, very important point that you did mention, that Sashikala, is the fact that the women's cricket today has been growing in leaps and bounds, not just here in the UAE, but even in the global stage. Unlike maybe 15, 20 years back, today there's a lot of recognition going in for women cricketers today. Even you have the IPL, or you have even perhaps the Big Bash in Australia, where they have a separate tournament specifically for the ladies as well. That's an absolute breath of fresh air, isn't it? Where now you have even the women cricketers, they're able to come and enjoy the game that they love, and showcase their talent to the world. And like you said, Manju Abesekara has been an integral part of the local cricket structure here in the UAE as far as organizing up cricket tournaments. And definitely, for sure, I'm so sure it's not far off where, women's cricketers will also get a chance to play here, and that day we look forward to seeing you play as well, Sashikala.
Yeah, because you're in UAE, we don't have that much tournament, but Sri Lanka we have too many tournament we can play, but here very less opportunity for ladies. Then we also love to play here too many tournament. That's why we also love to play like same like this tournament, like they are here every time. We can see Sri Lankan tournament everywhere only for the men's, and we love to see in future 201 tournament for the ladies. This is not only for the Sri Lankan, but we love to play. We have too many players here, Sri Lankan also, and Indian, and different countries players. Then actually we can play like one tournament yearly. Is it possible to manage Manju Abesekara? Is it good for us?
Well, that's absolutely you're spot on there. That is something very crucial, because the more exposure that you have, the better it will be for the development as well for the ladies. And that's close. That's mightily close, asking the question. But umpire Wakar Latif, he remains unfazed. A brilliant delivery there once again from Ravindra Sanjaya. What a brilliant Yorker. In swinging Yorker on that occasion. Let's have a look at that replay again. That was mightily close, I'll tell you. Oh, good decision. Very, very good decision. It was just perhaps pitching outside the leg stump, and it was swinging into the right hand. So perhaps missing that leg stump. So it's been a good start here. I'll keep it closer. Well, that's again played nicely into the gap and gets a boundary. Dilan Suravira gets off the mark. That will certainly do a world of confidence. He'll need a few more of that. Excellent shot there by Dilan Suravira, getting to the pitch of the ball. And look at that, beautifully caressing it, not trying to hit the ball too hard, just relying on placement and timing. Wonderful stroke there by Dilan to get off the mark. They need a good partnership going here. 46 now on the board. Sashikala, just give us some more insight about yourself and about your journey, beginning from the roots from back home in Sri Lanka, the school that you went to and the cricket that you played there, and then how was your transition here to the UAE. Give us some more. Give us more insights into your cricketing journey.
Yes, I start like when I am grade 6. Then I play school. Then after that, my school is Ragam Basilica College. Sri Lanka. Then after that, I joined one club. I think that one not that much famous, but Nittambu Cricket Club. Then after that, I select Paling Cricket Club, Colombo. Then after that again, I select like a Sri Lanka Navy team, A team. Then I played Sri Lanka A team like Navy team 6 years. After that, I selected the Sri Lanka team also. Then I didn't play an international match for the Sri Lanka, but I when I'm there, I like a national A team 20. They have scored 20 players. That time I'm there, but I didn't get chance to play international. Then I fed up because of that. Then I decided to leave my country. Then I came here. After that, here Embassy Cricket Board already they know me. Then they call me, if you can participate UA national team. Then I decide to play UA national team. That's why my journey.
Well, that's an amazing story. A story of resilience from Sashikala Selva. Certainly needs a lot of guts and a lot of grit and determination to leave your country of birth, and then you come to a completely new country and then ply your trade and then represent the country at the highest level. That truly is absolutely inspiring, Sashikala. Thank you so much for sharing us that story. And it certainly would be an inspiration for many other youngsters, not just women's cricket, but also in the men's section as well. Because ultimately, whether being in the men's or the women's, the gender does not facilitate the facts of talent. As long as talent is there and hard work behind it, definitely sky is the limit. Be it any profession, not just for cricketers. It could even be in any sport or even in your professional field as well. We're down to the last over of the power play now, 47 for 2. After the fall of the 2 wickets, there's a bit of a rebuilding phase going on. Sumud Udara into his second over. Oh, thick outside edge, almost the leading edge, carrying to the point field on that occasion. We're coming back to UAE women's cricket. Well, like I did mention to you off air, I did have the pleasure of commentating in a game a couple of years back, the women's UAE women's versus Lancashire, when the Lancashire team did come to the UAE, and I did see firsthand the kind of talent that even UAE cricket, the women's cricket, possesses as well. Some very, very good bowlers, batters. I remember there's also Kavisha Kumari from Sri Lanka, another very, very good player. Remember Kushi Sharma as well. She's a very, very good all-rounder, good for good medium pacer as well. So a lot of talent definitely there. But one thing that I really feel that the UAE Cricket Board also has to do is perhaps give more exposure for the women cricketers as well as the men's cricketers. So one day definitely there is no shortage in talent, but there's a chance and it goes down. Well, that is the second catch that has gone down today. The Pearls 11. Well, when you are playing at this level, you can ill afford to drop chances. That was a lollipop catch. It came in and it went out. Very, very disappointed is the bowler Udara on that occasion. Khasid Kavinda survives. So how has the experience been with regards to the transition of you coming from Sri Lanka here to the UAE? Has it been tough?
No, actually, not tough because they're all friendly. Then, actually, most of the Emirates Cricket Board people also like Indian or Pakistan, like Asian. We all Asian. Then easy to talk with them, easy to handle them. Then they're all friendly and actually you already mentioned UA national players. Uh, they are all good and I had to mention Isha Oza, our captain. She is very friendly. We can deal with her very easily. Then actually now we have good team, very balanced team. That's why we already qualify Asia Cup also. Then Kavisha Kumari also we miss her because she decided to retire. But she's very good player, good all rounder. Kushi Sharma as well. Then actually we can talk each other no matter, but not a tough. We all good friends and coaches also everyone. We can handle them. Not that much tough.
Well, that's truly amazing. Ceylon Falcons 50 for 2 after 6 overs. Sashikala, thank you so much. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here with us in the Combox. It was very, very, very insightful to hear from you. I wish you the very best in your career as a cricketer, and I hope you continue to play for many years for UAE cricket, and also perhaps you never know, one day maybe for Sri Lanka as well. Thank you so much, Sashikala.
Thank you very much.
.51 for 2. Well, this is nice. He played it into the gap and it's a boundary. Soon after the drinks break, Jani Duinuwara, who's just coming to the attack, slightly full on that occasion, and Hasid Kavinda absolutely blast that through the covers for a boundary. Excellent shot down that occasion. He moves on to 12 now of 14 balls. Once again, hit hard straight to the covers, but a bit of a misfire will enable them to get a single. Ceylon Falcons now 55 for 2. So wide, he'll have to re-bowl that again, way down the leg side on that occasion. Knocked down towards mid-on. So these two are slowly stringing up a partnership now. They're going at a decent run rate, just below 9 runs in over. Projected score 174. Well, that's going to be a while. Have to re-bowl that again. Johnny Dinuwara was the best bowler of the tournament of the recently concluded Bukhatir League, playing for the UUDS Tuskers. And he's bowling to his captain from the UUDS Tuskers, Dilan Suravira. That's a wide down the leg side once again. Well, he swiveled across. Nicely played, and it's gone all the way. Too short, and it's on the pads. And Hasid Kavinda gleefully accepts it. Very, very good shot there by Hasid Kavinda. Better delivery this time. Johnny Dinuwara, first over proving to be quite costly. 17 coming off that over, 67 for 2. Sumudhu Udara. Once again, just keeping it nice and tight. He's been quite economical. None for 8 of his 2.1 overs. Sumudhu. Like a wicket under his column here. Staying low. This is what we've seen over the last few days. The surface, there's a lot of variable bounce. Some balls staying low can be quite tricky for a batter. Well, that's nicely played. And that's gone all the way. Excellent shot there by Dilan Sarusaravira. It was in the slot. And I'd say the first ball from Sumudhu Udara, it was a loose one. It was fully just outside off stump, but was within his hitting arc. Dilan Suravira obliges. Excellent shot there on that occasion. Oh, beautifully bowled. Excellent delivery on that occasion. Good comeback here by Sumudhu Udara. Quicker one on that occasion. Being hit for a 6. It's come back quite well. The soft hands there. Ends the over. 74 for 2. So Kevin Fernando now coming into the attack. Right arm medium pace. And he's blasted that. He's blasted that through the covers. Brilliant shot there on that occasion. Magnificent hit. That ball went to the boundary like a tracer bullet. Hasid Kavinder looking good. 25 now for him. 25 of 20. But he needs to go on and make it count. He needs to play a big long innings here. Plenty of time still remaining. Good delivery. Back of a hand slower ball. That's what you need. Continuously bring in the changers, not let the batters to settle down. Well, that's again hit nicely into the gap again. Hasid Kavinda is playing an excellent knock on this occasion. Once again, another boundary. He is looking good for the Ceylon Falcons. Slashing and slashing hard over the point fielders' head for a boundary. $82 for 2 now after 8.3 overs. $82 for 2. This partnership slowly building. .47 run stand between these two so far. Coming together. And the score was at 36 for 2. These two have now managed to steady the ship. David soft hands, a quick single, excellent running by the two batters. That's what you need. Well, when the T20 format, it's not always about sixers and fours. Got to keep rotating the strike, just drop the ball just like that. Upish, but it's in the gap. Fielder not in the circle. That's the end of the 9th over. 85 for 2. Well, that is pulled and pulled nicely behind square. That's a boundary behind square on the leg side for Hasid Kavinda. Well, he's playing a very, very good knock here now. The 50-run partnership has come up. 53 of 39 balls. And what an outstanding effort. These two coming together when the chips were down. 2 wickets down for 36. And since then, it's been a tremendous batting performance. The captain along with Hasid steadied the ship ever so nicely. Oh, base that outside edge. They're asking the question. The umpire says he's gone. So the partnership has now been broken. Hasid Kavinda has to depart. He cannot believe it. But the bowler was confident. The wicket keeper was confident. And the umpire was confident that he did get a feather edge. Once again, a brilliant delivery. Perhaps the faintest of edges. That was a brilliant, brilliant delivery. Look at that. A hint of movement. A bit of a cutter into the pitch. Gets a feather edge. The wicket keeper, he does the rest. $89 for 3 now. As Hasid Kavinda departs after a very, very good knock. 89 for 3. Sumudha Fernando getting the breakthrough. New batter is John Jayasinghe. Good delivery, excellent delivery there once again. Oh, that stayed extremely low. It's the nature of the pitch. Once again, beats their outside edge. Excellent delivery on that occasion. Hard, straight to the fielder. Over comes to an end at the halfway stage. It's 90 for 3. So Kevin Fernando comes in to bowl his second over. Well, he's launched onto that Dylan Suravira. He smashed this out of the park. He is a hard hitter of the cricket ball. When he hits it, it stays hit, Dylan. He can certainly back a punch, I'll tell you that. Dylan Suravira. He's absolutely cocked this. Going at a very good run rate though here, the Ceylon Falcons. Almost 9 runs and over. Above 9 runs and over, in fact. Smart batting there. He looked to get that perhaps just slightly wide off the fielder at short third. Disappointed that he missed out there. Good delivery. Very good delivery. Lance Ravira. And he tried to blast that. Very good player to have in your team. Lance Ravira. Hard hitter of the cricket ball. Very, very good talent. Soft hands. Quick single towards square leg. Janjay Singh gets off the mark. 11 done, it's 98 for 3. Sumudu Fernando. He's bowled extremely well. 1 for 5 off his first over. Good delivery on the occasion. A chance of a run out. Got back in time. Bit of yes and no there, but then that overthrow proving to be lazy. They managed to get a single on that occasion. Slightly sloppy there by the Pearls 11. Hard. Fielder will cut it off. Need wickets here at this stage. The Pearls 11 beginning to look quite threatening here now. 101 for 3, 7 wickets in hand. Dilan Suravira batting well. He's on 24 of 21. 100 coming up inside the 12th over. Excellent run rate under the circumstances in spite of losing 3 wickets. It's blasted and it's got a boundary. The fielder in the deep literally had just a couple of yards to move to his left. But he hardly had the time to move a muscle. That ball was hit like a tracer bullet. That's the power of this man, Dilan Suravira. He can back a punch. Magnificent shot down the occasion. He'll be vital for the Ceylon Falcons. 12 overs done, 105 for 3. Janjay Singha on strike. $106 for 3. Down the leg side. Well, what's happened there? I think there's an injury. Hope it's nothing serious. Well, this is Apesh. This is hit hard. And this is hit big. This is hit handsome. This has gone all the way. Excellent shot there on that occasion. What a brilliant hit on that occasion there by Dilan Suravira. He can certainly smash the ball big, I'll tell you. $113 for 3 now. Dilan Suravira. He's on 35 of 26. Jan Zaisingher. He slightly struggled to get going. One 5 for 3. Nicely bowled. Good delivery. A chance of a run out. Not to be so. So a single and he'll keep strike, and that's drinks break as players will take a break. 1-1-6 for 3. Straight away after the drinks break, Dilan Suravira once again plays his trademark shot, a boundary through the cover region again. Excellent shot on the occasion. He's now into the 40s, now 40 of 29 for Dilan. He is looking good. Good delivery, very good delivery. Sajjad Mohammed, who's just coming to the attack, hitting the block hole. $121 for 3. That's a good shot there by John. And the fielder in the tip takes it though. He finally manages to hit one on the middle of the bat, but unfortunately he was not able to get the distance. But what's happened there? Has he dropped it? Where's Apesh? He took the catch. Is the umpire saying? I think it was one of the fielders circle, so the umpire is just having a chat, and there we go. That's a no ball. Free hit been called by the umpire. Well, it's drama here at the Karwan Sports Club. What should have been a wicket, well, it's been given a no ball now. That'll be disappointing and demoralizing here for the Pearls 11. $121 now on the board. Free hit coming up, and it's going to be Dilan who's on strike. Oh, and he misses it. He'll be disappointed that he can get some bat there. Blasted that, and it's in the gap. Fielder was inside the circle and he had absolutely no chance whatsoever. Dilan Suravira has absolutely cocked that. Fantastic stroke once again. No chance whatsoever. It's right into the gap. Excellent shot. Beautifully played. $127 for 3. Dilan Suravira approaching what would be a magnificent milestone. He gets to his half century. He once again plays it with very, very soft hands. Playing it late. Oh, had that been a better throw, it would have been very interesting. Ends the over, 14 done, 129 for 3. Sumudhu Fernando into his third over. John Jayasinghe would be happy that he's still out there in the middle, because previous over he was caught at deep extra covers, only to be called a no ball due to the law of the number of fielders inside the circle. .130 on the board. Six more overs. They can go at the same run rate. They'll get close to that 200 runs target score. Good delivery. Sumudhu Fernando, he's been very good with his lines and lengths. He's been hitting the block hole perfectly. Two deliveries remaining in the over. Need to try and get close to that 200 runs per over a mark. Last ball coming up. Good delivery, and umpire says it's gone. Dilan Suravira has to depart. Well, he's batted so well. 48 on the board for him. Just too shy of what would be a magnificent half century, but unfortunately for Dilan, he's been adjudged LBW. So he's got to walk back to the dugout. Oh, that was hitting the stumps for sure, but where did the ball pitch would be the question. Dilan Suravira, he departs for a very well made 48. Very unfortunate, so to say the least. 132 for 4 at the end of the 15th. 132 for 4. We're down to the last 5 overs now. Sumudu Dara comes into the attack. And he's been blasted through the mid-wicket region, but just a single. Lahiru Kashyap at number 6. What can he do? Lahiru Kashyap gets off the mark. Well, this has been hit high up in the air. Has this gone all the way? It has gone all the way. Excellent shot there by Jan Jaisingha. Well, it's taken some time for Jan, but this one was off the middle of the bat. He absolutely launched onto that. Good batting here by Jan. He did struggle to get going. Got caught in the deep as well earlier. Stayed low there. Hitting his pace very nicely, Sumudu Dara, of making it easy for the batters. Very economical. Last ball of his spell. Very unlucky not to have got anything under his wickets column. Dragging down towards mid-wicket for a single, and John will keep strike. 16 done, 141 on the board. Well, this again hit high up, and the fielder judges a very good catch on the boundary ropes and takes it. So Lahiru Kashyapa has to depart. Pearls 11 picking up wickets now. 2 quick wickets in succession. Short ball, but not enough power to carry it all the way. Excellent judgment there on the boundary ropes. He now has to depart, Lahiru. Creeping back now into the game are the Pearls 11. It's 143 for 5. Sumudu Fernando. Well, he's bowled extremely well. 3rd wicket for him. He's picked up 3 of the 5 wickets to fall. It's Aravinda Akurugoda. Very good figures once again. 2,700 runs to his name. Good delivery. Excellent delivery. Hitting the block hole straight away there, Sumudu. In the pick of the bowlers tonight, Sumudu Fernando. It's been nicely changing his pace on the surface, and that's the difference with regards to how Sumudu has gone about his job tonight. He's been utilizing the surfaces to his advantage by bringing those slower cutters. He's been hitting the block holes to perfection. His line and length has been impeccable. It's not been easy to get him off. It's been very economical. That is the reason why he's been rewarded with 3 wickets to his name as well. He's got 1 more ball in his spell. Can he finish it off with a 4-4? John Jai Singha. It's on 17 of 20. It's a rather slow innings. He did get a 6 early on, so certainly would give him some confidence. Full toss on the occasion and hit away to the boundary. Well, rather disappointing finish there to Sumudu Fernando's spell, but nevertheless still very economical. He finishes off with figures of 3 for 22 of his 4 overs. Ceylon Falcons 148 for 5. 148 now on the board. We're down to the last 3 overs. The Pearls 11 have come back extremely well over the last few overs. At one stage it did feel like the Ceylon Falcons were going to get towards the 200 run mark, but these two have, especially the captain Suravira, how well he's batted. They're asking the question, but the umpire remains unfazed. Ravindra Sanjaya into his last over. He's picked up 2 wickets. Can he get another one more here? Good hit straight to the fielder. Much more pleasant conditions today. Not much dew as well, so that's a great relief. Don't see too much of towels around today. Very pleasant conditions for some cricket. Not very hot today as well. Last 2-3 days we've had a lot of dew throughout. .150 has come up and he's bowled him. Beautifully bowled there by Ravindra Sanjaya. Change of pace. Straight as an arrow. The batter was through the shot early and he has to depart. So Ravindra Sanjaya, well, he's a street smart cricketer, isn't he? Beautifully bowled. He picks up his 3rd wicket. Look at that. Wonderful delivery. Jan Jayasinghe was completely flummoxed. Fantastic. That's what you'd want from your premium fast bowler. Thinking bowler he is, Ravindra. 150 for 6. Shan Salgado. It's number 8. That's nicely played. Very nicely played. All he had to do was get some bat. He gets a boundary down towards the fine leg region. It's off the mark straight away, Deshan Sargadu. He's in a world of confidence there. Well, that's skied, but he's managed to find the boundary. It was just wide of the fielder at deep third. Well, these are all valuable runs. That's the end of the over, end of the spell for Ravindra Sanjay as well. He's bowled well, 3 for 39. Some valuable runs here right here towards the end. Unlucky there for Ravindra Sanjay. 18 done, 158 for 6. Oh, that's close. That's gone. That's gone for all money. Aravinda Akurugoda departs. Just 2 runs for him. This is a fantastic comeback here by the Pearls 11. And it's that man, Janidu Inuvara, who strikes. Well, that is plumb, so to say the least. Easy decision there by the umpire, for the umpire. So Pearls 11 picking up wickets right here towards the end. Ceylon Falcons losing their way, 158 for 7. Kasunadri Singha walks in at number 9. It's again beautifully bowled here by Janidu. Once again, I just feel that Janidu Inuvara once again been under bowled. He was given 1 over where he went for 17 runs. Class bowler. This is the problem with Janidu. Sometimes he can be quite wavered. Good delivery that swung in, still manages to get a inside edge. It could have easily crashed onto the stumps. Good delivery on that occasion. Alright, so 9 deliveries remaining, 160 on the board. Can they get at least another 20 more here? At least 180, 185. Give their bowler something to bowl at. That's a wide again. Pulled very nicely. It's into the gap, but fielder in the deeper current. Captain. Eight deliveries remaining. Well, he's got a top edge. That's gonna go away to the boundary. They'll take the runs any way that it comes because they need some boundaries here. The Ceylon Falcons. Johnny Dinuvara is bowled well. Sometimes that can be quite demoralizing for a bowler. Don't do anything wrong, but still being penalized for a boundary. Sometimes that's how the game goes. Last ball of the penultimate. Slower ball. It's a single. In fact, they come back for a couple. Good running. Excellent running. Johnny Dinuvara, well, he's not amused there. 19 done, 168 for 7. Alright, we're down to the last over now. 168 on the board, and it's going to be the captain. It's coming in. Chintaka Gokula, 1 for 30. In fact, none for 13. He just bowled 1 over. Can he get a breakthrough here? Can he keep it tight? Give his team a reasonable score to target, to chase. They've done really, really well, the Pearls 11 tonight. Mind you, they're coming after a loss in the previous game last night, so today they want to get the first points on the table. And mind you, all the teams now, most of the teams have played 2 games each. They've all had at least 1 win, so you don't want to be left behind. All the teams right now with 2 points on the board, obviously apart from Falcon, the Ceylon Falcons, who have just playing their first game tonight. Checking for the no ball. bouncing down the pitch and was over the head, but he was way down the crease. The umpire, Zishan Taj, is very experienced, says no, that's not a no ball because he was down the pitch on that occasion. Good delivery, very good delivery there. Chintaka Gokula just targeting that wide York outside the off stump. Very humble man, Chintaka, always with a smile. Very soft spoken man. Four more deliveries remaining. Good delivery once again. It's turning out to be a brilliant last over here from the captain. 3 dot balls to begin with. Ceylon Falcons, they've lost their way ever so slightly in the middle overs. After the 10th, things have gone horribly wrong. Wickets tumbling in regular intervals. Boundary balls have been few and far in between. Well, that's a good delivery. Hurried the batter on that occasion. They'll just get a single though. So 2 more deliveries left in the innings. Kaso Nadirin Singh on strike. Can he get a couple of boundaries here? It's turning out to be a long bowling spell here by the Pearls 11. Too many extras to go with it, not helping their cause. Fantastic over so far. Chintaka Gokula once again feel like he's underbowled himself. Himself and Johnny Dinwara maybe could have bowled at least another 3-4 overs more. So last ball of the innings, 172 for 7. At one stage, it did seem like the Falcons would get close towards the 200 run mark. But The bowling team have done brilliantly. A lot of kudos has to go to the captain as well. Marshalling his troops and his bowling changes have been brilliant. So just a single. Will they come back for a couple? No, they won't. And has he got run out on the non-strikers end? Well, it doesn't matter, because all that they've managed to get is 173 on the board. 7 or 8 wickets, we will know shortly. I just wanted to confirm whether if he managed to get back. And I think he's gone. I think he was short of the crease. The umpire wants to just make double sure. Or if there was no part of the hand. Yes, there we go. He was short of the crease. A direct hit and he's gone. So it will be 8 wickets. But 173 is what the Falcons have managed to get in their 20 overs. So a very good bowling performance here, pulling things back ever so slightly, giving themselves a chance in the second half. Momentum certainly with the fielding team. This is what transpired with the bat. Gayan Chintaka out cheaply. Hasid Kavinda looking good along with Thilan and Dilan Suravira, the captain, and also John Jayasinghe, all getting starts, but they were not able to capitalize. 20 extras to go with it, not helping the cause. The Pearl 11, pick of the bowlers was definitely Ravindra Sanjaya and also Udara as well. So 173 for 8 is what the Falcons have got. 174 required for victory in 20 overs for the Pearl 11. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the run chase. Stay tuned.
We running the show. SLCL. Watch the champions grow. SLCL. Where the legends all go. Victory lap. Let the whole world know.
SLCL Provincial League Season 2.
Alright, so we're just beginning the run chase for the Pearls 11 in pursuit of 175 for victory. First runs on the board here for the Pearls 11. Nicely bowled. It's the captain who's brought himself on to bowl the first over, Dilan Soravira. Mahela De Silva and Pathum Wickramasinghe opening the attack. The batting for the Pearl 11. Pathum Wickramasinghe. Well, straight away it's been hit high up in the air, just above the reach of the fielder at mid-off. And the fielder does well, extremely well in fact. They get a couple of runs. Mahela De Silva is off the mark. Good stroke there on that occasion. Very well fielded. Certainly saved 2 runs there. So ends the first over, 4 for no loss. It's going to be Lahiru to open the proceedings from the other end. So it's going to be a combination of pace and spin. Good delivery, very good delivery. Decent pace there for Lahiru. Very close to that off stump. Good delivery on that occasion. Mahela De Silva, very stylish batter. Well, that's nicely hit. Beautiful hit. That's gone all the way. Over mid-on for a 6 by Mahela De Silva. That would give him a lot of confidence. Beautiful pickup shot. Well, that reminded us a lot about the great Sanajay Surya. The way he picks up that ball just around that middle and leg stump and then deposits that over mid-on mid-wicket region. Ten for no loss. Flicked into the gap, but there is a fielder in the deep that carried off. It's match number 5 of the SLCL Provincial League 2026 Season 2. So plenty of cricket remaining. It's a wonderful tournament for the Sri Lankan expat community living here in the UAE. Wonderful facilities, world class, so to say the least. This beautiful venue, the Karwan Sports Club, brainchild of the founder of Karwan, Mr. Babar Iqbal. Giving opportunities for these youngsters to ply their trade, to train, to play. Certainly magnificent, to say the least. Well, he goes down the ground. There's a fielder calling for it though. And it's been taken. Great piece of fielding. Well, 2 fielders were converging on that occasion, but the call was loud and clear. And the fielder at mid-on made sure that he was under it. It was a tough chance, I'll tell you, because he was backtrogging. But he still managed to keep his eye on the ball. And that was the secret on that occasion. He made it look extremely easy there. A great piece of catching. Lahiru strikes in his first over as Mahela De Silva, after that brilliant 6 early on in the over, now has to depart. Look at that. 2 fielders were converging, but then great call there. Excellent catch. Mahela departs. It's 12 for 1. Brother, you want to have something to eat? Want to eat something?
No.
Sure.
Just go home and then eat. Already done.
So 2 overs done. It's 12 for 1. Shan Salgado comes into the attack to bowl the third over. 12 for 1. Pearls 11 certainly want to get the first points on the table. Straight to the fielder. Mashoot, the new batter. Decent batter, Mashoot. Started off really well yesterday, but just could not carry on. Oh, good delivery. Nicely bowled. Attacking the pads there. Shan Salgado. Another 161 required of 105 balls. Still a long way to go. Down the leg side. I'll have to re-bowl that again. Well, that's hit Upish down the ground, and a very good catch in the deep. That was a brilliant running catch. Mashoot departs without troubling the scorers. Disaster here for the Pearls. Exactly what they did not want. 2 top order batters now back in the dugout early on. Shot was on. It was taken on the full. But there was a fielder position exactly for that. And look at that for a catch. Brilliant piece of fielding. Great catching there on that occasion. Big wicket. Shan Salgado strikes. It's 12 for 2. 14 for 2, I beg your pardon. New batter Akaz Ahmed played a very good knock last night as well. But he'll need to do it again tonight. It's turning out to be a brilliant over here from Shan Salgado. He's just given away just 2 runs. Most importantly, he's picked the big wicket of Mashoot, who's back in the dugout. Fantastic start here. A quick single, a chance of a run out. Has he managed to get back in time? The wicket keeper Ceylon Not very confident. Looks like he's made it. 3 overs done. It's 15 for 2. $15 for 2. Beautiful delivery there by Lahiru. Comes into bowl his second over. Well, it's getting tougher here. Suddenly the ball's moving around. That ball suddenly climbed. Not the most technically correct batter, Akas Ahmed, but he can certainly back a punch. Can hit the ball a long way. Akas Ahmed and Pathum Wickramasinghe, they will need a partnership on now between these two. They are to get anywhere close to the score being set. Current run rate just 4.5 runs and over. The bowling has been brilliant so far in the first 4 overs. The dugout, not a very happy camp from the looks of it. Oh, beautifully bowled. Great delivery there by Lahiru. Saw the batter advancing, but then a late call there by the umpire says it was above the waist. In fact, above the shoulder, so rightfully called. Yeah, that was way too ahead of the head of the umpire, the batter in fact. It's been hurried there on that occasion. Two deliveries remaining. Beautifully bowled. single being taken. A very good over here from Lahiru. He's hardly given anything away. It's turning out to be a very, very good start here with the ball from the Falcons. 18 for 2. Nice way to start the over. It was nicely flighted there by Shan Sargadu. Nothing wrong with the delivery though. The shot was a quality one. Just wide of the fielder at mid-off. The moment you do pass a 30-yard circle, you will get full value for shots. Pathum Wickramasinghe. That would give him some confidence. $22 for 2. Solidly behind that. Required run rate climbing. Touching close to 10 runs and over now. Looking for that single. But the fielding has been sharp here by the Falcons. Exactly what I like to see. Fielding standards have improved massively. Seen some brilliance in this tournament already, but also a few drop chances. And he's bowled him. He's bowled him. That's gone through the gate. A brilliant delivery there by Shan Sargadu. Pathum Wickramasinghe playing all around it. He missed a straight ball. He's perhaps playing for that spin. But the ball just went with the arm. There we go. Beautifully bowled. A left arm spinner's dream. Pearl 11, what's happening out there? They are crumbling at this stage. Third wicket down now, in all sorts of trouble. Falcons now in a good position, 22 for 3. It's the all-rounder Johnny the Inuara at number 5. Oh, mightily close. Once again, just perhaps an inch or two away from that off stump. Oh, very, very close. Good delivery again. Gihan Chaturanga coming into the attack. He's a special talent, this man, Gihan Chaturanga. Did get a hat-trick as well very recently at the Sharjah Stadium in the Bukhatir tournament. Very well bowled. The bowling attack is very impressive here for the Falcons. If they can perhaps fix their batting woes and get their top order to fire, they certainly will be a team to watch out for. It's getting tougher and tougher. Still to get any runs off the bat in this over. Akaz Ahmed has struggled. Just 2 runs for him of 9 balls. That required run rate climbing every delivery. Look at that, now touching 10.5. That's Apesh and gone. Dilan Suravira, the captain, he does not drop too many. So the Pearls 11, they're crumbling and crumbling big time. It's Akaz Ahmed who departs. Gihan Chaturanga strikes an excellent catch. Great bit of adjustment there by Dilan. Targeted his jump to perfection and got it. Big, big wicket. Akaz Ahmed, the man who was on fire last night, departs without trouble in the score as much. He's had a forgettable one today. It's 22 for 4. New batter Sajjad Mohammed at number 6. What a start here with the ball inside the power play overs. The Falcons have absolutely blown the opposition off by picking up the top 4 batters in the batting lineup. Back now in the dugout. Gihan Chaturanga. Can this be a maiden wicket? It is a maiden wicket. An excellent over. Maiden over and a wicket here for Gihan Chaturanga. Power play overs done and dusted. It's 22 for 4. Yeah, you can just leave it there, bro. No worries. Thanks. Adi Reshan. Another very decent over. Just 3 runs coming off that. 7 done. It's 25 for 4. Well, that's a wide. Aravinda Kurugoda coming into the attack. Well, this is again Apesh. Again, there's a chance. Fielder coming under. Catch has been taken. Sajat Mohammed departs. Aravinda Akurugoda strikes. Pearl 11 now. They are tottering. Half the side back in the dugout. It's 29 for 5. Disaster here for the Pearl 11. The Falcons are in a commanding position. What a magnificent bowling performance this has been. Well, it certainly seems like it's all over. 29 for 5. New batter Dimutu De Silva. Well, it's complete chaos out there here for the Pearl 11. Nothing going their way with the bat. It's been a disastrous performance so far. The Falcons on the other end, they're absolutely swarming. He swept this. It's in the gap. And a boundary. A much needed one for the Pearl 11. The fielder could have had a better effort there though. Aravinda is not very happy with that effort. Yes, that was a certainly should have been pulled back in. 8 overs done is 33 for 5. So Gihan continues. What a brilliant first over, Gihan. A wicket maiden. Still not able to find a run here off Gihan. 7 deliveries, yet to pick up a run. The batters of the Pearl 11, Janidu Inuara. He can hit a long ball. Finally, first runs of Gihan Chaturanga. Guided down towards deep third. .34 for 5. Dimutu De Silva. What can he do? Required run rate now just touching 12 runs and over. Certainly is a steep slope to climb here for the batting team. They certainly need to bat out of their skins if they are to get anywhere close to this target been set by the Falcons. Not the right shot selection there, trying to play across the line. Good delivery, beautifully bowled. Quicker one this time, digging it into the pitch there, Gihan. He can certainly generate some pace, Gihan Chaturanga. Not the tallest, not the biggest, but he's can be quite skiddy. Once again, this over just going only for 2 runs. Gihan Chaturanga. It's been a brilliant over. 9 done, 35 for 5. So Aravinda continues. Once again, chance, but just short of the fielder. There's a run-out opportunity on the non-striker's end. But you needed a better throw there. Aravinda Kurugoda, his line and length has been brilliant. Well, he was struggling at one stage. Had there been a better throw, could have been curtains. Nicely bowled on that occasion. Slightly uppish. It's into the gap and he gets a boundary. Once again, not the best of efforts there by the fielder in the deep. Poor delivery to begin with there by Aravinda. Two full, easy pickings. 40 for 5. Janidu, can he pull a rabbit out of the hat here? He's pulled this and pulled this hard. It's into the gap. This time the fielder does well. Just keep it down for a single. Trying to fetch that from outside the off stump. I think it's better off you try and targets that offside area. There's a long off, a sweeper cover, a deep long on, a deep mid wicket and a deep square leg in place. Nicely played. The fielder does well inside the circle. So at the halfway stage, it's 43 for 5. Right, I'll take it, bro. Thanks a lot, man. Bro, can you just inform that guy who does the cleaning if he can come up because something just got spilled here. Alright. Just to mop it up a little bit. Thanks. Well, this has been swept and it's gone all the way. Dimutu De Silva has got the middle of the bat on that occasion. A very, very good hit. They need a few more of that. In fact, a lot more of that. Great connection on that occasion. Full extension of the arms. Nadira Ishan bowling his second over. Be in a bit of pressure now after being hit for a 6 on the first ball. Janidu is looking good. Good batting here by Janidin Wara. .50 has come up. It's taken a lot of time. In the 11th over, 50 for 5 for the Pearls 11. Flicked into the gap and gets a boundary. Well, what was happening out there? The two fielders, well, they thought one or the other might stop it. Both of them ultimately just looking at each other's faces. This over is turning out to be a good one. 11 coming off the first 3 balls. Pressure now back on Nadira Ishan. Thick outside edge, but straight to the fielder at point. So just when you felt a partnership was building, Dimutu De Silva has to depart. Very good delivery once again. A quicker one just outside the off, and you're not going to get any easier catch than that at point. Comfortable height down the throat. 6 down now for 54 for the Pearl 11. So it's the captain who's walked out to bat at number 8, Chintaka Gokula. Can he get some runs here? There's a slip in place as well. He certainly needs to play a captain's knock tonight, Chintaka Gokula. Jani Dinuvara has got some runs. He's been set for a while now. He's on 17. Squeezes that down to the sweeper cover for a single. Chintaka keeps strike. 11 down, 55 for 6. .56 for 6. Aravinda Kurugoda is into his 3rd over. He's been bowling well. His line and length has been brilliant. He's been asking the right questions. It's been a tremendous performance here with the ball by the Falcons. But they'd like it to be little bit dry. Food spill little bit. Well, that's Apesh chance. Fielder takes it. Gihan Chaturanga, I believe. I think that was Gihan Chaturanga in the deep. Yes, it was. He's one of the safest fielders that you can find. He does not drop too many. It's the captain who tried to lobby that off the back foot. But that was an easy catch at long off. So sliding deeper into an abyss are the Pearl 11. Writing is certainly on the wall. It's 57 for 7. Sumudu Fernando had a great day with the ball. Can he do so with the bat? Required run rate now about 14 runs and over. Certainly it's just getting beyond the reach of the batting team. Certainly think that it's all over for them with 7 wickets down. But cricket is a funny game. It's not over till it's over. That was very unlucky. It was a poor delivery. Needed to be hit away to the boundary. Very, very lucky Aravind Kurugoda. That Janidu could not find the boundary. Over comes to an end. Well, that's Apesh. It's into the gap. And another boundary through the cover region. Good shot there by Sumudu Fernando. Second ball, he faces a good looking drive. Safe shot, so to say the least. It was in the gap. Nadir Ishan into his third over now. But the ground fielding and the catching has been brilliant here by the Falcons. It's been top notch. Well, this is a good hit. This has gone a long way. Well, it's only been Janidu Inuwara today who seems to have batted like he's batting on a different surface compared to the rest of his teammates. Great striking. What a player. What a great all-rounder to have in your team. Janidu Inuwara. The best medium pacers going around, plus a very decent middle order batter. He's now moved on to 24 of 16. Good delivery. Good comeback there by Nadir Ishan. Not giving any pace here whatsoever, the bowlers or the Falcons. 13 done, 69 for 7. And the players will take drinks. .76 for 7. 7 runs coming off this over so far. This has again been hit hard just over the fielder's head. Sumudu Fernando this time joins the party. Well, is it too little too late here? A bit too much perhaps right now. But nevertheless, a bit of a partnership building now between these two. 82 for 7. Janidu on 29. Sumudu on 12. 92 of 37. Well, required run rate 15 runs and over. Oh, beautifully bowled. Great delivery to end his spell, Aravind Akrugoda. 2 for 31 of his 4 overs. He's bowled well. It's 82 for 7. Sean Salgado into his third over. He's bowled brilliantly. 2 wickets for 7 runs. That's a wide. I have to re-bowl that again. The bowling has been brilliant. Wicket 1 this time. Well, he's favoured that shot today. Sumudu Fernando and Janidu both have benefited a bit with that towards the mid-wicket region. Get another single. The Falcons, they'll want to get the opposition bowled out as quickly as possible. Certainly would do their net run rate a world of good going into the tournament. Mind you, this is the first game for the Falcons. Innings going nowhere at this stage. You need at least 2 to 3 boundaries every over. Last ball coming up. Well, hello. Where has this gone? This has gone all the way. Janidu Iruvara is playing a little blinder of an innings here. Magnificent hit. Middle of the bat, and that's gone all the way. Well, are we going to witness something special from this lad tonight? 15 down, 93 for 7. How well has Gyan Chaturanga bowled tonight? He's just given only 2 runs in his 2 overs. Can he get a few wickets here? Just to put the cherry on the top. But Jani Dinuvara is looking threatening on the other end. Partnership building. A good looking shot there. Nicely played. But there is some cover in the deep. Rare loose ball there by Gihan. His line and length has been impeccable in this spell.
No miss, nothing. You wait, no?
Yeah.
How is it? I don't know. A new place.
It's okay. 95 for 7, just 3 wickets in hand. Gihan Chaturanga. It's been a great night for him today. With the ball, can he pick up a couple of wickets here? Oh, that's a good shot. Very good shot. And over the fielder. I think there was a boundary. Umpire says it's a 6. I'm not sure what the fielder was doing inside. Yes, that has gone all the way. That's a 6 on that occasion. It's gone all the way. A very, very good shot. But had the fielder been on the boundary rope, that could have been a regulation take. The 100 has come up for the Pearl 11. But in all honesty, just feel like the game's over for the Pearl 11 because with 3 wickets in hand, 72 more required. Just another 25 balls remaining. But you never know. Cricket is a funny game. We've seen funnier things happen in the game of cricket in the past. All you need is perhaps one big over, maybe a 25-run over. And then suddenly the pendulum can swing the opposite way. Last ball of the over. Well, that's a good shot. Has he got all of it? No, he has. And the fielder drops it in the deep. Gihan Chaturanga is devastated. Very, very unlucky there. 16 done, 105 for 7.
Came with that, but he didn't tell me that he's having this thing. But when I see his face, I saw that he's dull. Then I said, why you didn't wash your face? Or go wash your face and come. He washed his face and came still. Then he said, yeah, I am not feeling well, but 4 overs I can bowl. He said. How old is he? 15 plus. So he said I can bowl that is that's okay.
Well, there we go. A wicket falls. Sumudu Fernando now departs. Lahiru strikes. The 8th one down now. Partnership now been broken. Well, the writing's now on the wall. We're getting closer and closer. Easy catch there for the fielder in the deep. Sumudu departs. 8th one down now for the Pearl 11.
was fully slept, like from yesterday night.
Oh.
Till 1 o'clock he slept. Then I took him to the doctor. Doctor suspect dengue, so they did a blood test. Now tomorrow morning probably we'll get results.
Oh.
And then Paga wanted to come for today game also.
For the Pearl 11.
So yes, we play for ball 11. So he said, Daddy, I can bowl. Then I said, no, bloody you stay until the report comes.
Exactly. How is he feeling now? Any update?
No, he's okay now. Antibiotic or whatever is given, that's okay. But then again,
Wait, मेरे डेंगू टीन होता बचा है? New batter Ravindra Sanjaya, number 10. It's been a tremendous performance here by the Falcons. A great night here with the bat and with the ball. We just felt that perhaps they were about 15-20 runs short the way they began their innings when Dilan Suravira was going on. Well, this is against Sky. There's a chance. Fielder coming under. And the catch has been taken. So final, it's the final nail in the coffin. Janidu Inuwara, after a magnificent 40 of 26 balls, he has to depart. And with him departs the hopes of the Pearl 11 back to the dugout. But it's been a tremendous innings. It's a very, very good innings. An excellent innings here. 106 for 9. Wow, you have glasses. Give me one also, please. Well, these are for awards or something like that?
no, he was just showing me. Then I said, get me good price, then give me for the best.
How much is it?
Some is 160, some is 180, but I sell on the market 200, 250. Direct line in the Facebook now. UAE cyclist is my main plan. Cricketer want only 3.
Last man in. It's Kevin Fernando. Number 11. What an over. Lahiru has picked up 2 wickets in this over. So can they finish it off here? $106 for 9. Just to squeeze that out for a single. $17 107 for 9. So Dilan Suravira, he opened the bowling. He's come back to bowl his second over. Well, this has been skied. Is this it? Fielder comes under, takes the catch. Game done and dusted. Falcons, well, they've just absolutely roamed home with a massive, massive margin of victory. Dilan Suravira, well, what a night he's had. 48 with the bat. Now a wicket just to complete things up. Beautifully marshalling his troops on the field. He's had a brilliant night, the captain. Ceylon Falcons Well, they win by a massive, massive margin of 66 runs. Pearl 11. Well, they have a lot of thinking to do on the drawing board. 2 losses on the trot now in 2 consecutive days. Yesterday going down to the UAE Lions and today against the Falcons. Well, they are a much better team than what the performance today suggests. Very unfortunate. But it's all thanks to a brilliant bowling performance here. The Falcons, at one stage you did feel like they were perhaps about 15-20 runs short. But then the bowlers, they came to the party tonight and they came out with all guns blazing. Wickets kept tumbling in regular intervals. It was a tremendous performance. Finally, the Falcons romping home in style. Massive margin of victory. So huge congratulations here to Falcons and commiserations to the Pearls 11. We're going to take a short break. We come back, we'll have the post-match presentation. And before that, we'll just have a quick look at the scorecard. And this is what transpired with the bat. Apart from Janidu Inuvara and Sumudu Fernando, 40 and 22 to them. Nothing much to speak about. With the bowlers, well, pick of the bowlers was Lahiru 3 for 13. A wicket apiece for Dilan. For Gyan Chaturanga, who's very economical. And Nadira Ishan. And 2 wickets for Shan Salgadu. 2 for 18. And 2 for 31 for Aravinda Kurugode, who also bowled well. So collectively, the bowling attack, well, they've done their job. So now, we'll be back very shortly. Do stay tuned because we'll have the post-match presentation coming your way shortly.
Watch the champions grow. SLCL, where the legends all go. Victory lap, let the whole world know.
SLCL Provincial League.
Stop shaking.
Sorry? You use? Yeah, I do. You're gifting me one?
I just started the business. First week loss.
Inshallah. I'll contact you, brother.
We running the show. SLCL, watch the champions grow. SLCL, where the legends all go. Victory lap, let the whole world know.
SLCL Provincial League.
Stop shaking.
Season 2.
Yeah, brother. Maybe about 5-10 minutes. Yeah. Okay, brother. See you. Take care.
We running the show. SLCL, watch the champions grow. SLCL, where the legends all go. Victory lap, let the whole world know.
SLCL Provincial League.
Stop shaking.
Season 2.
क्या हो रहा है? क्या हुआ? बस क्यों नहीं हो रहा? Guys, Dylan, face the camera, okay?
मल्टीपल लग रहा सामान भी इतना सारा है इधर
Test. Mic test 1 2 3. Mic test 1 2 3. Welcome to the post-match presentation. Well, it was a tremendous game of cricket. The game between the Falcons and the Pearl 11. The Falcons emerging victorious. The first game of this SLCL Provincial League 2026 Season 2. And they've been absolutely brilliant with the bat, with the ball, as well as on the field as well. So huge congratulations to the Ceylon Falcons and commiserations to the Pearl 11. Let's jump straight on to handing over the Man of the Match award. Well, no surprises there. It was a tremendous all-round performance. It was the captain, Dylan Suravira, with a brilliant 48 with the bat, as well as also picking up a wicket and also marshalling his troops extremely well. The field placements, the bowling changes, everything was absolutely brilliant. Dylan, please come on stage, receive your award from Mr. Manju Abesekara, founder of the SLCL. It was a brilliant, brilliant performance. And also a special gift hamper from Naturals, a wellness product. Dylan, a quick chat. Dylan, firstly, huge congratulations. A very, very good effort. You batted brilliantly. Loved watching you bat. But yes, things going your way today. But perhaps did you feel that maybe you were about 20 runs short today?
Because I think 190 is better score, but because he's struggling for after power play. At 175, 180 is my mind is going for 175, 180. That's true it. Because we have good bowling lineup, we can defend definitely 170.
Well, first and foremost, how did the pitch play? Do you feel that in the second innings it was slightly slower and the batters were struggling to time the ball?
Yeah, maybe today's due is not too much because our bowlers is bowling absolutely very well. Line and length and fielding is absolutely good. That's it.
Fantastic, Dylan, leading from the front. Huge congratulations to you and your team. Good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Well, there we go. That was the captain and the man of the match, Dylan Suravira, leading from the front with a tremendous victory for the Ceylon Falcons. Well, that's all we have tonight. But do join us again tomorrow for live action coming your way. So till then, it's goodbye and good night from all of us.
We running the show. Watch the champions grow. Where the legends all go. Victory lap. Let the whole world know.
SLCL Provincial League
Stop shaking.
Season 2.